for being a part of Grapevine. And they are having a wonderful event this week at Deluxe. If you guys would like to talk a little bit about that.
Sure. It's being put on by Burlesque, Cupcake Burlesque, at Deluxe nightclub in Delray Beach on Atlantic Ave. And the event starts at 11:30, or the show starts at 11:30. We need to get there earlier.
Get there early, it's better. So, I'm going to ask you first, Candy, how did you get into burlesque?
Well, actually, I have two great aunts who were part of the vaudeville movement, and one of them was a burlesque dancer back in the day. So I've always known about burlesque, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. And one night I was invited out to see a burlesque to perform, and Francine was one of those performers, and I fell in love with it, and I decided I wanted to do it.
Wonderful. And Francine, how did you get into burlesque?
I had some friends that lived in Memphis, and one of my girlfriends had a picture of her TV set, and it was a picture backstage at the Velvet Hammer Burlesque. She had been in the Velvet Hammer Burlesque out in LA, and I saw that and I was like, we have to do that. And I was kind of kidding, but we decided to really do it. We put on our own show there, and that's when I knew that she was called Memphis Confidential Burlesque.
That is awesome. So how do you feel, I mean, I'm going to ask you as a woman, how do you feel about getting down to almost your nudes very, very, very close? I mean, how does that feel as a performer?
Liberating.
Yeah.
Very liberating. You don't always do it to get someone, not trying to turn people on, you're trying to make them feel sexy about themselves.
Yeah.
That's the way I do it.
Kelly, how do you feel about that?
I've actually done a show, I had an act in my first couple of shows I did where I didn't take, and I took off a jacket, and I was just Barbie, and I took off my Barbie Eden jacket, and that's all I took off. Oh, and one bra strap, that's all I, you don't necessarily have to take things off, but it's kind of like jumping off the high dive. It's really exciting, but it'd be different if it was nude, theatrical nude, sparkly, glamorous, not really entertaining.
Did you ever get like that fear or anything, or have you ever performed in front of anybody that's like your mom, a boyfriend that you were a little intimidated in front of?
My birthday show of this year, it was the first time my boyfriend came to see my show, and I was really nervous, and I've been performing all my life, but I had never performed for anybody I felt such emotion for, and so I was so nervous, but I did a good job, and he seemed to like it.
My parents actually came to my first show, which was kind of a little nerve-wracking, but I didn't want them to find out. I wanted them to be introduced to it, and they were okay with it. They're not thrilled. They should be, but they're not.
You didn't tell them you were gonna,
Oh yeah, they knew what they were in store for.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Like, hi, Mom and Dad, I'm a burlesque artist.
I think what was even more traumatic was the people from my work came to one of my shows, and I was really stressed out because there's this guy, he's a really cute guy at work, I don't know him very well, and he was sitting like right there in the front row, and I'm just like, all I could see is this guy, and he's the only